Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., also called Neymar Jr. or just Neymar, is a famous Brazilian football player who is often thought of as one of the best players of all time. Forbes' list of the highest paid athletes in 2022 says that Neymar is one of the richest footballers in the world, with a net worth of $95 million. Let's look at how Neymar Jr. spends his millions. A luxurious yacht. In 2012, when he was still playing for Santos, Neymar bought a used yacht for about $8 million. The boat is said to be an Azimut 78 and is named after his mother Nadine. The yacht is 25 meters long and has at least one living room and 3 or 4 suites. It has plush interiors and comfortable sofas, just like Neymar's boat, for a luxurious time on the water. Forbes told him when we bought the yacht that it would need $120,000 in maintenance every year and lose 5 to 10% of its value every year. The word celebration means getting a group of people together to celebrate something special, like the birth of a child or the end of a project. Private plane. When their plane had to make an emergency landing in the Brazilian city of Boa Vista, Neymar, his girlfriend Bruno Biancardi, and his sister Rafaela Santos were very close to dying. After what happened, the football players' agency said in a statement that the plane had a minor problem with the windshield wiper. His company, Neymar Sport E-Marketing, owns the plane, which is a Cessna Citation Sovereign, Model 680, and is worth about $17.5 million. Some reports say that the plane was bought in 2016. Reports say that the Brazilian football player also had an Embraer Phenom 100 as a private plane. Neymar also posted a picture of himself sitting on the jet's air stairs in June 2015. The process of finding and using a navigation system is called navigation. The word power was also written on the body. It's not clear what happened to the plane, but it was one of the things that the court took away because of the tax case. It seems that this plane cost around $4 million. The H145 from Airbus. Neymar also used his huge wealth to buy a private Airbus H145 helicopter that he had made to look like a Batcopter, which is a machine that Batman had been seen using in comic books, cartoons, and movies. The Daily Mirror says that Neymar is a big fan of DC Comics. He has dressed up as the Dark Knight at more than one party. Several sources say that Mercedes-Benz designed the interior of Neymar's Airbus H145. In 2015, Airbus and Mercedes-Benz worked together to make a special VIP version of the plane for high-end private and business use. The first time anyone saw the helicopter was when Neymar, Richarlison, Ederson, and Fernandinho arrived on it for practice before the 2019 Copa America. In July 2021, Neymar posted a picture of himself with the helicopter. People say that Neymar spent about $13 million on the plane. A standard H145 is a 4-ton, twin-engined rotorcraft that can carry up to 10 passengers and 2 pilots in a more crowded form. It can go up to 260 kilometers per hour and has a range of about 650 kilometers. Airbus says that the helicopter doesn't need much maintenance and will last a long time. There are military versions of the plane in the fleets of the Royal Thai Army, the German Air Force, the Royal Air Force, among others. However, most of the time, they are used for civilian tasks like flying air ambulances and helping local police. Maserati and Ferrari are both luxury cars. Neymar owns a number of cars to satisfy his needs for speed and luxury. He also has his own planes and helicopters. Even though the PSG striker Neymar doesn't seem to have as many cars in his garage as the great Portuguese player Cristiano Ronaldo, they are still some of the most expensive and sought after. The best car in his collection is a Ferrari 458 Italia, which is also owned by Kylie Jenner, Floyd Mayweather, and Rihanna, among other famous people. It is said that Neymar paid more than $200,000 for the car. The car is powered by a 4.5-liter V8 engine and can go as fast as 337 kilometers per hour. Reports say that the car seems to be Neymar's favorite because he is often seen driving it. Neymar also owns one of only 50 Maserati MC12 cars in the world. The car's street-legal version, called the Stradale, can go more than 330 kilometers per hour. The car was made in the early 2000s, when it cost more than $750,000. Because just 50 were built, its resale value is now in the millions. In 2019, Sotheby's sold an MC12 from 2005 at an auction. Even though the car didn't sell, it was thought that it would make between $2.6 million and $3.5 million. There are 3 Audis. The Sun says that Neymar has 3 Audi cars: an Audi RS7, an Audi Q7, and an Audi R8 Spider. When he was with Barcelona, he was seen driving a blue RS7 to training. From 2014 to 2019, Audi was a sponsor of Barcelona. It's not clear when Neymar bought the cars, but the RS7 and R8 Spider are both very expensive. The 2023 RS7 comes with a V8 twin-turbo engine with 8 speeds that can get the car from 0 to 96 km per hour in 3.2 seconds. Reports say that the price of the car is more than $120,000. The most recent version of the R8 Spider costs about $200,000. It has a naturally aspirated V10 engine, and it takes 3.2 seconds to go from 0 to 100 km per hour. The Q7 is a high-end car with room for 7 people. The version of the car for 2023 costs about $90,000. Lamborghini Veneno and Lykan Hypersport. The Lykan Hypersport is one of the fastest cars ever made. Its boxer-type 228.6 in 3756cc flat-6 twin-turbocharged engine lets it reach a top speed of about 355 km per hour. Only 7 of these cars made by W Motors in the UAE have ever been made. The car can go from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.9 seconds. But that's not the best thing about it. The 440 diamonds in the LED headlamps are. It's also the first vehicle in the world to use an interactive holographic mid-air display system. It is thought that Neymar is one of the people who owns a $3.5 million Lykan Hypersport that was in one of the Fast and Furious movies. Neymar may also have a Lamborghini Veneno in his garage. The V12 engine in the Veneno, which is 6.5 liters and has a top speed of 355 km per hour, makes this possible. The one-of-a-kind Roadster cost $4.5 million when it first came out. Right now, the owners of any Lamborghini Veneno can sell it at auction for several $million. In 2019, a Lamborghini Veneno is said to have been sold at auction for $8.3 million. At auction, it was the most expensive Lamborghini ever sold. In 2022, an $11 million price tag was put on a second Lamborghini Veneno that was for sale. Neymar also had a Porsche Panamera, which is said to be worth between $400,000 and $550,000. But the Brazilian Internal Tax Office took it away in 2014 because of alleged problems with how it was brought into the country. In 2011, the football player won the car in a bet with his father, Neymar Santos Sr. No one knows if the car was given back to him. Is Ape bored? The BAYC is a group of 10,000 unique tokens that are all based on a bored-looking ape. On the NFT trading platform OpenSea, you can buy all of the tokens. Neymar's BAYC token number 6633 shows a pink ape wearing a birthday hat, a tuxedo, and sunglasses from the future. People have seen the ape chewing on bubblegum. Reports say that the 2 NFTs were sold for about $1.1 million in total. When Neymar bought the NFT, the market for them was growing quickly. By the end of 2022, however, the market had dropped sharply. After Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX crash, the market for NFT and other related cryptocurrencies went down even more. By the middle of November, the floor price, or lowest price, of BAYC tokens on the OpenSea was just under $65,000. There were rumors that Justin Bieber's BAYC token, which he bought in January 2022 for $1.3 million, was only worth about $60,000 because it didn't have any unique features. One of Neymar's tokens, BAYC 6633, has also lost value, going from about $500,000 in January to about $61,000 now. Brazilian estates. Multiple news sources say that Neymar bought a mansion in Brazil in December 2021 for about $3.25 million. On the property, there are 7 bedrooms, a large pool, a squash court, a cocktail bar, a panoramic lift between floors, and a garage for 20 cars. According to the Brazilian news site M-Off, the building has a glass front and is in Alphaville, near Sao Paulo, in a gated residential area. The PSG player also owns a 6-bedroom house close to Rio de Janeiro. The home has very high-end features like a heated jacuzzi, a massage room, a spa, and a sauna. It is on a huge 10,100 square meter lot with a tennis court, a big gym, and an underground wine cellar that can hold 3,000 bottles. It's so big that Neymar can park his helicopter on its own helipad and dock. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more.